Welcome, everyone, to a truly extraordinary journey. A place where not only the breathtaking scenery captures your heart, but also where hidden secrets have left the entire world astonished. From the endless mountain ranges that seem to breathe the legends of 1,000 years to the ancient temples perched precariously on the cliffs, every corner here feels like stepping straight into a celestial realm. This journey will take you there, to a land where beauty doesn't need to shout to be heard, yet it's powerful enough to leave anyone who gazes upon it utterly spellbound, moved, and unwilling to walk away. What stands before our eyes now is Mount Amei, the most sacred mountain in Chinese Buddhism, where majestic nature and spiritual faith blend in miraculous harmony. Also known as the Great Bright Mountain, it is one of the most revered and magnificent peaks in China, located on the western edge of the Sichuan Basin, facing the Qinghai Tibet Plateau, rising 10,167 feet above sea level. This place has long been regarded as a Buddhist paradise and is one of the four great sacred mountains of China, alongside Mount Wutai in Shaanxi, Mount Jihua in Anhui, and Mount Putuo in Zhejiang. In 1996, UNESCO officially recognized Mount Amei as a World Heritage Site, not only for its deep religious significance, but also for its breathtaking natural scenery. Stepping onto Mount Amei feels like walking straight into a living landscape painting. Ancient forests stretch endlessly in deep green hues, layers of mist drift gently through winding paths, and the songs of birds echo harmoniously with the murmuring streams, creating a scene both tranquil and mystical. Along the journey up the mountain, the fragrance of wild herbs lingers in every breath, bringing a sense of peace to every pilgrim's step. Yet, conquering Mount Amei is no easy feat. The mountain road stretches for hundreds of miles, twisting and turning through steep slopes, demanding patience, endurance, and unwavering determination. Perhaps it is this very challenge that makes the pilgrimage experience more meaningful and sacred than ever. With its grand natural beauty, Mount Amei has long been praised as the most beautiful mountain under heaven. But beyond its captivating landscapes, it also serves as one of Buddhism's most ancient centers, home to about 26 temples and shrines scattered along its slopes. Each temple bears the distinct mark of ancient Chinese architecture, blending harmoniously with nature to create an atmosphere of sanctity and solemnity. Among them, the most prominent is the Wannian Temple, one of the most important temples on Mount Amei. The temple's architecture is remarkable, featuring gracefully curved tile roofs, spacious corridors, and a serene meditative setting. Its centerpiece is the gilded bronze statue of Samantabhadra Bodhisattva, seated atop a six-tusked elephant, the tallest gold-plated bronze statue of its kind in the world. With its majestic presence and radiant golden glow, the statue of Samantabhadra stands not only as a masterpiece of art, but also as a profound symbol of spiritual devotion, drawing millions of Buddhists and pilgrims each year. Standing before it, one can feel the humbling vastness of the universe and find a rare sense of peace within the soul. This sacred mountain is not only a sanctuary for monks and masters, but also a pilgrimage site for millions of Buddhists from across the world. Every stone, step, and steep path bears the footprints of countless generations who have come seeking enlightenment. Today, beyond its religious significance, Mount Amei has become a world-renowned destination. A place where visitors can marvel at its natural wonders, explore its rich cultural heritage, and listen to the timeless stories woven into the spiritual history of Chinese Buddhism. Leaving Mount Amei behind, our journey now continues northeast to another sacred and majestic wonder, Mount Sanqing, one of Jiangxi Province's greatest natural and cultural treasures. Standing nearly 5,970 feet above sea level, this mountain is not only the fifth highest peak in the province, but also one of the most important centers of Taoism in all of China. The name Sanqing, meaning three pure ones, comes from its three main peaks, Yujing, Yuhua, and Yushu, which are said to symbolize the dwelling places of the three highest deities in Taoism: Jade Purity, Supreme Purity, and Great Purity. With its distinctive shape and profound spiritual meaning, Mount Sanqing has been a place of pilgrimage, meditation, and natural wonder for more than 1,600 years. Beyond its deep spiritual symbolism, Mount Sanqing is also known as an open-air natural museum of granite geology. It is home to one of the world's largest concentrations of granite forest peaks, with bizarrely shaped rocks, sheer cliffs, and vast evergreen pine forests. When mist descends, the mountains transform into a living ink painting, both grand and dreamlike. Standing before such a sight, one can't help but feel small, yet deeply peaceful and spiritually renewed. One unforgettable experience for visitors here is witnessing the mountain porters. Carrying passengers on bamboo chairs balanced on their shoulders, they navigate the steep, winding paths with remarkable endurance. The cost for a single trip ranges from 400 to 800 yuan, roughly $55 to $110, not a small sum. Yet when you see the sweat streaming down their faces and the strength in their steady steps, you immediately understand the grueling nature of their work. For the local people, however, this labor has become a way of life, a source of pride and fulfillment, as they help travelers reach the summit of this sacred mountain. Mount Sanqing consists of 10 scenic areas, among which the most famous are Nankinjiwen, Sanqing Palace, West Coast, Yusho Peak, and Wanshou Garden. Each site offers its own distinct beauty, blending nature with Taoist culture in perfect harmony. Nankinjiwen is considered the heart of Mount Sanqing, home to famous rock formations such as the Eastern Goddess and Python emerging from the mountain. Every May and June, this area bursts into color with vast fields of blooming azaleas, turning the valleys into a sea of vivid pink and red. Amid this breathtaking scene, visitors often feel as though they've stepped into a celestial world where nature and spirit become one. Altogether, Mount Sanqing presents a space that is both sacred and serene, a place that leaves every visitor enchanted and unwilling to forget. It stands as a living testament to the enduring bond between faith, landscape, and the human spirit in the heart of China. Located on Yanmen Mountain in Dai County, about 12 miles north of Xinzhou City in Shaanxi Province, Yanmen Pass has long been regarded as one of the most strategically important and perilous gateways along the Great Wall of China. The terrain here is especially treacherous. The fortress gate is nestled deep between two towering cliffs. Its name, Yanmen, literally meaning wild goose gate, originates from this very landscape. Ancient people believed that only flocks of wild geese soaring high above could easily pass over such a formidable barrier. The pass was first constructed during the reign of Qin Shi Huang to defend against northern invasions. But it wasn't until the Tang dynasty that the fortification took its complete form. For thousands of years, Yanmen Pass played a vital role in border wars, standing as a silent witness to countless fierce battles throughout China's ancient and medieval history. Beyond its military significance, Yanmen Pass is also steeped in legends and literary lore. The most famous is the story of Wang Zhaojuan's marriage to the Xiongnu chieftain, one of China's four great beauties, a tale deeply intertwined with the political turmoil of the Han Dynasty. Centuries later, modern literature revisited this historic site through the works of Jin Yong, Louis Cha, who chose Yanmen Pass as the setting for one of the most tragic scenes in Demigods and Semi-Devils, where the hero Qiao Feng sacrifices his life to bring peace between the Song and Liao peoples. Today, traces of the ancient fortress still stand proudly amid the rugged mountains. Moss-covered stone walls, ancient flagstone paths, and nearly 3 miles of surviving ramparts remain as enduring symbols of its formidable past. The watchtowers that line the wall, though partially ruined, still evoke the memory of an age defined by war and vigilance. The Eastern Gate Tower, despite being damaged during the war with Japan, continues to stand as a solemn witness to history. Within the Great Wall's defensive network, Yanmen Pass contained 2 major gates that once served as key strategic points, strengthening the entire northern frontier. Even today, these ancient structures are remarkably well preserved, reminding visitors of a turbulent era when this mountain pass marked the fierce and shifting border between China's dynasties and the northern powers beyond. The next stop on our journey to explore China's sacred mountains is Kongtong Mountain in Gansu Province, the very first mountain in the Taoist tradition where mist and clouds seem to emphasize the mystical essence of Eastern spirituality. In Taoist belief, this mountain is considered a holy center, a place where ancient sages once sought enlightenment and harmony with nature. The natural scenery of Kongtong itself is an inseparable part of its mysterious allure. The mountain slopes are blanketed with lush, evergreen forests, veiled by drifting clouds and soft layers of fog that appear and vanish like whispers of the divine, creating an atmosphere both majestic and serene. Every ridge, peak, and valley seems to hold ancient stories, echoes of Taoist legends, rituals, and the pursuit of spiritual awakening. The towering rocks, steep cliffs, and winding trails of Kongtong Mountain are not only striking geological features, but also hold deep cultural and spiritual meaning. Reminiscent of the Taoist hermits who once meditated and performed sacred rites along these paths, the blend of grand natural beauty and spiritual depth forms a harmonious picture, where every beam of sunlight piercing through the trees and every swirl of mist seems to add to the mountain's sacred splendor. With its vibrant greenery, floating clouds, and imposing stone formations, Kongtong Mountain stands as a symbol of unity between humanity and nature, between faith and the untouched world. More than just a Taoist landmark, it is a living testament to the perfect harmony of spirit and landscape, a place where transcendental beauty and sacred energy are woven into every slope, every forest, and every valley. Leaving Kongtong Mountain behind, our journey now continues southwest to another magnificent Buddhist heritage site, one that stands in striking contrast, yet holds equal grandeur. The Meijishan Grottos, also known as the Wheat Stack Caves. In truth, Meijishan is a mountain located about 28 miles southeast of Tianshui City in Gansu Province. Towering above the surrounding landscape, the mountain earned its name Meijishan, meaning wheat stack, because its shape resembles a mound of harvested wheat. On the steep southwestern cliffs of this mountain, generations of artisans and monks spent centuries carving caves and niches directly into the rock face, creating what is now known as the Meijishan Grotto Complex, a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 2014. Inside the grottos are hundreds of clay sculptures of varying sizes, some only a few inches tall, while others rise several stories high. The entire complex includes 194 caves and niches, housing more than 7,200 clay statues and over 14,000 square feet of murals. These masterpieces not only showcase the exceptional craftsmanship of ancient artisans, but also embody their profound devotion to Buddhist ideals. What makes Meijishan truly remarkable is that all of these works were carved directly into the sheer cliffside, with narrow wooden plank walkways connecting one cave to another, forming a breathtaking and precarious network suspended in the air. Among the most famous sculptures are a group of bodhisattvas and disciples leaning gently against one another, their serene smiles suggesting a quiet, intimate conversation. Unlike the usual solemn and majestic depictions found in Buddhist art, these figures appear warm and human, like close sisters sharing a tender moment. With its exquisite clay craftsmanship and the delicate beauty of Buddhist artistry, the Meijishan Grottos are often hailed as an Eastern gallery of sculptures, standing timelessly amidst the misty mountains of Gansu. From Shandong's Kongtong Mountain, where ancient cliffs and sacred caves have preserved the spiritual imprint of Buddhism for thousands of years, our journey now continues southwest into Hubei Province. Here, rising among a sea of mist and green peaks, stands one of China's most revered sacred mountains, the legendary Mount Wudong, known as a spiritual symbol of Taoism and the birthplace of Chinese internal martial arts. Mount Wudong has long been regarded as one of the holiest mountain ranges in China. During the Ming Dynasty, 1368 to 1644, Wudong was held in great esteem by the imperial family. The emperors ordered the construction of grand palaces, Taoist temples, and shrines, transforming the mountain into a royal center of worship dedicated to the Taoist deities. This deep royal connection elevated Wudong not only as a religious landmark, but also as a cultural and spiritual heartland that shaped Chinese faith and philosophy for centuries. Mount Wudong became known as the cradle of Taoism. Scattered along its ridges and valleys are dozens of ancient temples and monasteries, blending seamlessly into the mountain's landscape. These structures showcase the height of traditional Chinese architectural mastery, perfectly embodying the Taoist ideal of harmony between heaven, earth, and humanity. But Wudong's fame reaches beyond its temples. It is also the birthplace of Taoist martial arts. According to legend, the immortal master Zhang Sanfeng, who lived during the Yuan and Ming dynasties, founded the Wudong martial arts school here. His teachings emphasize softness over hardness, calm over aggression, and the unity between body, spirit, and nature. The martial philosophy of using stillness to control movement and yielding to overcome force became the foundation of Tai Chi and other internal martial arts. Over the centuries, Wudong Kung Fu has grown into one of the most influential martial traditions in China, standing proudly alongside the Shaolin School, yet representing a more inward, meditative path. Beyond its spiritual and historical importance, the natural beauty of Mount Wudong adds to its mystique. The range stretches across rolling peaks, often veiled in white clouds, with moss-covered temples perched along narrow ridges and ancient stone steps winding up the slopes. The interplay of sacred architecture and untamed wilderness creates a scene so ethereal it feels like stepping into another realm, a world where the heavens touch the earth, and the human spirit finds balance between the two. Mao Mountain, located in Jintan County, Changzhou City, Jiangsu Province, is one of the most renowned Taoist mountains in China. The mountain stands out not only for its majestic scenery, but also for its profound cultural and spiritual significance, as it is the birthplace of the Shangqing, Supreme Clarity, School of Taoism. Mao Mountain boasts an exceptionally rich and diverse ecosystem. With 9 towering peaks, 10 winding streams, 26 mysterious caves, and 28 deep valleys. Together, they form a breathtaking natural landscape that is both grand and otherworldly. The scenery of Mao Mountain changes beautifully with the seasons. When light mists drift across the peaks and streams murmur softly around ancient stones, the entire mountain exudes an air of tranquility and timeless grace. Lush greenery covers its slopes, while the hidden caves and deep ravines seem to guard ancient secrets, echoing the 1,000-year legacy of Taoist legends and philosophy. Every rock and every flowing stream radiates a sense of sacred energy, symbolizing the spiritual connection between nature and faith. More than just a symbol of Chinese Taoism, Mao Mountain stands as a living testament to the harmony between the natural world and the human spirit. Each peak, each stream, and each cave embodies both serenity and resilience, turning the mountain into a sacred sanctuary where nature and humanity meet in reverence and mystery. The atmosphere of Mao Mountain inspires a deep sense of peace and reflection, awakening thoughts about the universe, life, and the spiritual energy that flows through every stone, every breeze, and every ray of light that filters through the forest canopy. Qian Mountain, located in the northwestern part of Chongqing County, Ganzhou City, Jiangxi Province, stands out amid the region's towering mountains and vast forests. The landscape here is both grand and poetic. Mountains curve and rise in majestic waves, while powerful waterfalls cascade down the slopes, their roaring waters blending with mist and birdsong to create a natural symphony of sound and motion. The mountain is shrouded in clouds throughout the year, giving it an ethereal, dreamlike beauty. At Qian Mountain, history and legend intertwine with nature's splendor. Lu Kaiyun, a famous Taoist hermit devoted to spiritual cultivation, once chose this mountain as his place of practice and built a quiet temple deep within the forest. Over time, this temple became a sacred retreat, attracting philosophers, sages, and seekers in search of peace and unity with the natural world. The mountain's ecosystem is remarkably rich, home to rare species of birds and ancient trees that have stood for hundreds of years. During the misty season, thick clouds wrap around the peaks, making them appear as though they float in the sky. A breathtaking sight that feels both tranquil and awe-inspiring. Through the centuries, Qian Mountain has remained not only a center of Taoist cultivation, but also a symbol of harmony between humanity and nature. Its serene landscapes and spiritual aura blend seamlessly, creating a transcendent space where every visitor can feel the sacred calm and majestic beauty of China's mountain wilderness. Mount Laojun, located in Luoyang City, Hunan Province, is hailed as a peerless sacred land of the world, carrying an extraordinary sense of spiritual reverence. For centuries, it has been a central site of Taoist devotion, a place where monks and followers come to perform rituals, meditate, and connect with divine energy. The beauty of Mount Laojun lies not only in its religious significance, but also in its breathtaking natural landscape. Lush green slopes, towering cliffs, and deep valleys that together form a scene both majestic and serene. The winding trails, massive rocks, and hidden caves tell stories of the mountain's legendary past, reflecting thousands of years of Taoist belief in northern China. Mist often rolls across the peaks, sometimes thick and enveloping, sometimes drifting lightly, blending with the soft glow of dawn or dusk to create an atmosphere that feels almost otherworldly. It is as if every stone and every leaf is imbued with sacred energy. Mount Laojun has long stood as a symbol of harmony between nature and spirituality, where untouched wilderness resonates with divine presence. Each gust of wind, each passing cloud, and each ray of sunlight filtering through the forest canopy seems to express both grandeur and peace. This sacred mountain is not only a spiritual haven for Taoist practitioners, but also a living testament to the transcendent beauty of nature, a place where soul and landscape merge to create an aura of mystery, reverence, and timeless grace. And that marks the end of our extraordinary journey through the most sacred mountains of China. Each mountain and every landscape we've encountered carries not only breathtaking natural beauty, but also deep cultural, spiritual, and historical significance, leaving a lasting impression on anyone who sets foot upon them. Through this journey, we've come to realize that China is not only a land of majestic scenery, but also a place where nature, faith, and humanity intertwine. Every peak and every temple stands as a living testament to that profound harmony. If you found today's exploration inspiring, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and join us as we continue to uncover more mysteries and wonders from around the world. Let's keep moving forward together, because every journey isn't just about sightseeing, but about creating memories that stay with us forever.